You've read the interview guides, you've watched top preparation videos, you've highlighted half a stack of textbooks and memorized the STAR method. You have gathered the right information and you know exactly what the recruiters are looking for. However, up to this point, you have only interacted with that material in your head. This creates what we call the execution gap. It's the friction between holding a complex answer in your thoughts and trying to push it out through your mouth clearly. Traditional study methods build a database of knowledge, but they ignore the physical act of speaking. You're essentially training for a marathon by reading about running. Then you step into a stark corporate conference room. It's dead quiet, and you're directed to the single chair across from the hiring panel. Suddenly, the safety of silent review is gone. You are forced to articulate your background out loud under the scrutiny of strangers for the very first time. In this environment, your technical knowledge is assumed. The real evaluation focuses on how you articulate that knowledge while under extreme pressure. To survive that pressure, you need to replace passive reading with a daily habit of active, out-loud repetition. Buddy App steps in to bridge that execution gap. It moves you out of the corporate interrogation room and into a controlled, private practice environment. The dashboard emphasizes high-volume output. With over 10 practice modes and an AI coach assigned to every response, the platform forces you to treat communication as a physical skill that requires repetition. Looking at this interface grid, you can see the specific workout stations available. You can drill articulation in the Storyteller module, handle live dialogue and roleplay, or run your CV through the Resume Evaluator. Pulling all these training methods into one centralized dashboard turns the chaos of last-minute panic into a clear, trackable routine. Eventually, you'll have to face the most complex variable in the hiring process, a multi-persona panel interview, where you have to read a room full of competing priorities. This screen highlights how the AI simulates specific personalities. Here we see Priya, an HR lead, Arjun, a tech lead, and Mira, a director. They take turns asking questions naturally. The HR lead probes team conflicts, while the tech pivots to scaling architecture. Simulating this human unpredictability in a safe space lets you build a tolerance to the pressure before a real job offer is on the line. But practice is only effective if you know what you're doing wrong. You need immediate, judgment-free feedback the moment you finish speaking. In the bottom right of this live transcript window, Buddy App tracks exact quantitative metrics. It instantly logs your pacing at 142 words per minute, flags 3 filler words, and calculates an overall clarity score of 88. Catching these specific local tics and micro-failures privately means you can fix them. Diagnosing the issue before you speak to an actual recruiter preserves your credibility when it counts. The entire system is designed to take you from an anxious, hesitant speaker to a verified, highly articulate professional. This timeline illustrates the linear progression. You establish your baseline profile, complete your tailored AI practice rounds, and prove your competency. The third card details the final outcome. Once you pass all stages and clear the final round, you earn a DRAMS Academy certificate. Executing this structured curriculum ensures you walk into your real interview with documented, measurable confidence. Elite performance in any high-stakes arena requires mechanical repetition long before the main event begins. Stop reading guides, step into the simulation, and start speaking. Career readiness comes down to the distance between a thought and its delivery. Practicing that delivery under pressure ensures you can actually use the knowledge you've spent years acquiring.